Good morning. So let's take this bucket down to the stream, dip some water out. I'll bring it back. I'll put it in my solar bag, let it heat up, and I'll show you how I prepare for a shower. It's just a short walk right across the road from the campsite. There's a stream, and that's where I've been getting all my shower water. It's very convenient. That's why I love this campsite. Oh my God. What is going on? This water is fluorescent green. Is this stuff radioactive? I've been using this water. It's been clear all this time. Until right now. They must be adding some kind of chemical to it. I'm going to have to find out if they're doing some testing, because this is clearly some kind of chemical dye or something. Something's going on here. This is freaking me out. This is scary because animals come down here and drink out of this. Unbelievable. Some kind of chemical. So I think my plan for the day is I'm going to go up to the river. They divert this out of a river, which is very clear. And they cut a channel out from the river. I think I'm going to go up there today and see if it's this green that far upstream. But this is scary stuff. Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to use that for shower water. Luckily, I had filled up my shower tank at the last campsite that had a clear creek. So I've got plenty of shower water. And I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And then I'm going to take Bella's bike, my old Hopsco, the red one over there. And I'm going to ride up the road to the beginning of this little stream and see if they're adding some kind of additive to this water, and maybe talk to a ranger, see what's going on. Okay, so I found out what the scoop is on this little stream down here. I jumped on Little Red here and rode down the road and found a guy who told me everything that's going on with this creek. So let's walk over here and take a look at it. Okay, so here's the scoop. So starting this morning, the Forest Service added an ionic blend to this water. That's why it's green. And they're testing to see the levels of different heavy metals and all sorts of stuff. And this will go on for about 24 hours. So that's what's going on. So I'm glad that I have a tank full of shower water, because even after this clears up, I wouldn't feel good about showering in this water. Of course, I'm not going to drink it. I've got plenty of primo drinking water. But look how green that is. Looks like antifreeze, doesn't it? Propylene glycol, is that what that is? That's what it looks like. It's crazy. But now I know. And he said it'll clear up in 24 hours, but it doesn't matter to me. I will not be utilizing this stream. So that was a crazy way to wake up. I thought I was going to come down here and get some nice, clean shower water. So no more using this stream while I'm here. I'm just glad I didn't come down here at night and dip the water, because I wouldn't have been able to see the color of it at night. I mean, during the day, I see why they did that. So people would say, ugh, I'm not using this water. That way the Forest Service doesn't have to come around and notify everybody. But what if someone came down at night and dipped the water out? They wouldn't see it. Or maybe they would with a flashlight. I don't know. But anyway, now I'm going to insert a clip from a viewer that I met at the laundromat. All right, check out this cool van. I'm at the laundromat and I just bumped into a van lifer. He's going to come into the frame here in just a minute. I want to show you this van. Look at this Dodge. Man, it's got the extended. This thing is straight up vintage. And guess what his channel is? Vintage Van Life 7566. His name's Brian. Check this out. There's Brian. Speaking of Brian.
Hey, everybody.
Brian, do this for me. Shout out your channel real quick.
All one word, all lowercase, Vintage Van Life 7566.
Thank you, sir. Check this out again.
This is the War Wagon.
Look at this.
1977 Dodge B200 with the 1978 Explorer 212 conversion, and then redone on the inside by me.
Did you hear all that? 1977. Look how extended it is. Here, I'm gonna try to give you a bird's eye view. Check out his solar. He's got 600 watts up there, 300 amp hour of battery pack. Look at this. All vans should still have windows like that. You can open them and still keep the rain out. All right, I'm gonna swing over to Brian. Thank you so much, Brian.
Hey, everybody.
Good to
Hope
meet
I see
you.
on the road. Matt, it's been a pleasure. I've been watching you for a very long time. You are part of the reason that this van and myself are together today.
That means a lot to me, Brian. Thank you so much. So check out his channel. Really cool guy. You know, it's so funny. About 8 out of 10 times when I go to the laundromat, I bump into somebody who knows me from YouTube. And I bumped into other YouTubers that I watch. I bumped into Camper Van Kevin twice at a laundromat. So a laundromat is a happening place to meet people you know from YouTube. Back to the current situation for just a minute. So I'm assuming that the Forest Service has chemists on staff and people that know that just in case a deer comes down here and drinks out of this, it's not going to kill them. So I'm assuming that this could be something as harmless as dye like they put in the river on St. Patrick's Day. But it sure seems like a strange way to test the water. I thought you'd just get a jar, come down here and dip it in and take it back to the lab and test it. I wish they would have told us they were doing this, but I know the rangers can't ride through this vast forest and find every single camper and tell them what's going on. But just putting up one sign would have been nice. But I'm so glad I was able to bump into that guy who had talked to the Forest Service and he knew what was going on. So I'm happy that I have the knowledge now. I may be moving somewhere else now that I don't feel comfortable utilizing this stream, but I guess we'll see. But that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.